This is the first dedicated commercial launch for a customer from USA, that is AST SpaceMobile. Let me congratulate the New Space India Limited, the launch vehicle teams of the Department of Space, and the satellite project team of AST SpaceMobile on this outstanding achievement and contribution for the global community. This is our 104th launch from Sriharikota, also the 9th successful mission of LVM-3 launch vehicle, demonstrating its 100% reliability. As all of you may recall, we had the LVM-3 launch just last month, 2nd November 2025. This is also the first time we have a back-to-back mission of LVM-3 within just 52 days. It's a great achievement and a great target achieved as per the vision of our Honorable Prime Minister of India. This was not an easy task considering the enormous efforts required, because it requires very close coordination among various teams at different ISRO centers, units, industry, launch complex, and the entire infrastructure availability. I take this opportunity to congratulate each and every team members for achieving this great feat for our country. Today's mission has brought yet another important glory to the India. This is the heaviest satellite ever lifted from Indian soil using a Indian launcher. This is also the third fully commercial mission of LVM-3, and the vehicle has demonstrated its excellent track record, including the Chandrayaan-2, Chandrayaan-3, OneWeb missions and CMS-3 satellite. This has injected in the orbit. Dear friends, I am extremely happy to announce the performance of the orbit what we have got is less than 2 kilometer dispersion we have got. This is one of the best performance of any launch vehicle in the global arena. With this mission, India has successfully launched 434 satellites for 34 countries. In today's mission, as I told, all the vehicle systems have performed extremely well. We have also, for the first time, inducted electromechanical actuation control system for the S-200, which is also successfully demonstrated for the first time. This gives us great confidence for the Gaganyaan program. And this achievement is because of the guidance, mentorship given by our elders, the robust review mechanism, hard and smart work of every Department of Space team members, our industrial partners, academia, for their outstanding contribution. On this occasion, let me also thank our mentors for the strong foundation made for us to stand great and accomplish this type of great missions. Also, let me take the opportunity to thank AST SpaceMobile for having great confidence on Indian launcher and giving this opportunity for accomplishing this great feat. Even though a launch vehicle mission is a very, very tough job, today, the way the launcher has performed, that demonstrates the confidence and the single-minded devotion and hard and smart work of every members of the space activity. Let me congratulate all the review team members, audit committee members, and the entire elders, all the elders, and our family members on this great occasion. As you all know, the reward for hard work is more work. We are having lot of program in our hand, and we have to accomplish everything perfectly in a very systematic way. Right now, the orbit details are with me. We intended to achieve 520 kilometer circular orbit. What we have got is close to 518.5 kilometer circular orbit. That is the performance of this vehicle. With this, right now, we are having the leaders of Indian space program with me. So first, let me ask the project director and the mission director, Mr. Victor Joseph, to address the gathering. Mr. Victor.
Thank you, sir. So, very good morning to everyone. And once again, LVM3 has risen to the occasion. Respected Chairman ISRO, former Chairman, Center Directors, senior colleagues, and all those attending here and online. Today, we have the 9th consecutive successful flight of LVM3 and the 3rd international collaborative mission for LVM3. And today, we successfully launched the heaviest satellite ever lifted from Indian soil, the BlueBird Block 2, and placed it accurately in the designated orbit. On this significant occasion, I sincerely thank our respected chairman for his continued leadership, guidance, and encouragement. And I also acknowledge the steady support provided by all center directors throughout this mission. I thank the efforts of NCIL team for their effective coordination, and I thank AST for placing the trust in LVM3 for this very important launch. And special appreciation to all the review forums whose rigorous and timely evaluations ensured mission readiness at every stage.
My colleague Pallav Bagla has been tracking this entire launch very closely. He joins us live with the latest details. Pallav sir, from a technical standpoint, what does today's successful injection into low Earth orbit tell us about LVM3's maturity as a launch vehicle?
A 100% success record for launch vehicle Mark III of Baahubali is a great achievement. 9th consecutively successful mission for launch vehicle Mark III. It now paves the way for India's Gaganyaan mission, one step closer for that big mission. That a big American communication satellite has been placed in a very precise orbit will give confidence to India and the world that India is a solid player in space. And hopefully, this particular launch vehicle will be commercialized in a big way, and India should be able to garner a large chunk of the commercial space market, which is a multi-billion-dollar market. So the launch vehicle has delivered. The satellite is really the responsibility of AST Space, and whether they are able to give direct to mobile internet connectivity to the world using their satellites is AST Space's responsibility. ISRO has done a great job of the launch today. They got a very precise launch, and the ISRO chairman, Dr. V. Narayanan, was very, very happy with this mission.
So, we often talk about Chandrayaan and Gaganyaan, but how important are missions like this for sustaining ISRO, whether it's financially or technologically?
Well, it is certainly a feather in the cap for ISRO.
Indeed.
There are both bread and butter missions which India does, which is to launch its communication satellite, launch its surveillance satellites, launch its science satellite like Chandrayaan, Mangalyaan and Gaganyaan. But simultaneously, India also wants to capture part of the global space market, and this launch vehicle Mark III has done its job exceedingly well. And hopefully, as we ramp up the making of the launch vehicle Mark III in the private sector, we should be able to launch more often.
Right.
This particular launch has happened back to back of the launch vehicle Mark III at a gap of 52 days, which is very admirable. Earlier, it used to take over 6 months. So we are getting close to capturing a larger market, but abhi Delhi dur hai.
Right. Pallav sir, also tell us, how does this mission strengthen India's pitch as a cost-effective, reliable alternative to Western launch providers?
Well, that is a hard one. You have SpaceX, which can compete very, very, very strongly.
Indeed.
The moment a country reduces the cost of a launch, SpaceX, because of its commercial operations, reduces it even further. That against competition, both with SpaceX, Arianespace and Roscosmos, India won a launch contract for launching the BlueBird-6 satellite is a great achievement by the New Space India Limited, and it opens a window because AST Space has to launch over 36 satellites in times to come, and hopefully they will come back to India again and again.